Should take convert indeed.
And we did practice the mirror against like things like Shenanigans, TOB, and Rick as well. Like Rick kind of crushes that.
I'm just curious how much maybe foresight you got told them. And you got sense with that. I can love
those things don't like that.
Alright.
Oh, I got. Oh, nice.
Like Anakin, what's going to happen without it? It doesn't really solve the problem. You still not, but we have sense.
Hey, Chris, do you have the sheet? But, yeah. So, in my opinion, not the mirrors, but he's a 6. And just the fact that you have a 6 and there are a lot of 5s, regardless of if you have sense. Chris, do you have the sheet of
It's just that in the mirror, Anakin is destroyed by 6. And you're able to
Quick.
Well, we saw with A-Wings, 2 guy ships can hit.
Yeah, that works. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, they're just inside. I mean,
yeah.
My resistance is another problem, but I did. So,
Well, now it's useless as a score sheet, but that's fine.
it's fine. We can just do girls.
That's so I don't think it's necessarily like the best version of it, but I arrived at it and I was pretty comfortable. I liked some of the
first, you're last.
Interactions.
Yeah,
You can regen and still take it off.
regen. Yeah, you regen with like both. Take it off. Tracker off.
The equal. The equal. No,
the eagle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. I thought it was something serious. It was really frustrating. My 3 shots doing 0 damage. I was like, huh. I mean,
Flying a decimal is not Lucas.
Who's giving?
Crits count?
Crits count?
Crits count? I don't know.
For what?
It's a new format, so.
You only get 1 point for the first damage.
No, it does crit count. It does.
Who else?
You die, you deal a crit.
You might be able to kill a ship.
You deal a crit.
Yeah,
You deal a crit. I think so, yeah.
A viable target for some time.
Oh, Bud's playing?
You can save whatever target they're doing.
That's
also part of the way.
So are we doing 1 round, right?
But Kylo is a meme
Sensing
ship
Sun's
in this
dial,
format.
lining him up, I'm probably getting at least 1 damage.
Yeah.
And even
Thing on
the
you,
meme ship in this
that
format.
thing on you and someone else's
matter.
ship.
he's the meme ship.
It doesn't matter, you just
I mean,
respawn
it's something I
and
should
come back.
experiment with. Just don't
I think it's worth experimenting with.
So if I fly off the table, no one gets points.
Yeah. You lose points.
Would
You will never want to.
put the spare
Yeah, but with
for the general ship right now, or would you just go double force it?
and whatever amount of bounties you have as points.
Yeah.
So if you have 3 on you, you lose 4 points.
Or you can use it as a green.
So you don't have the power. But you can.
I had it on my side.
But you can console fire, hit yourself and die. Yeah.
So
Then you lose the bounty.
You know how they
Yeah,
work.
I don't care. Yeah, then you lose your bounty. Yeah, but you don't. You still get the score. You don't lose points.
Oh, you can?
That seems fine to me.
Paul
I
Murray
think
did
the
against
rules
me.
are whatever we say they are.
Oh,
And I was like, you can't do that. He's like, yes, you can.
Yeah, well, most people don't play that.
Well, I assumed he was right.
well,
Well, most
We all
people,
thought that was
play it the way that Paul was playing it, but here they said that you can't, and that sounds like a few characters.
And you cannot.
I mean, you can tell it was not
start from here.
Well,
You cannot start from 1.
How much done that, so I assume that made a big difference in my game. Like, I knew the ruling. Bounties by
Shouldn't this be 3 or
I
something?
would have taken a shot.
So that's an interesting conundrum too.
3 and 3,
because
right?
You think more foresight
One,
is better, but spare
Blank
parts
outs?
is better than
No,
second.
listen.
Well, I don't. I don't.
No.
The main problem is
One,
blank out,
right?
Alright.
Blank.
Go to the edge.
Blank in, blank to the corner.
Sometimes.
Which is a bit.
The blank goes blank in the
Like, I
corner.
feel 4-star enough as it is without force.
so I read this because you're bidding most.
And I think
So
this
you're
one also is
everything.
3-3. Right? It's 1. So 1-1, 3-3, 1-1.
Yeah. First dial down, you have like 5 seconds.
10 seconds or it's a one straight.
Okay.
First person dial down starts the count.
If there isn't.
Alright, so I think it's my option first since all you ships in here. High initiative.
I wanted to. I was running.
So these aren't here.
How are we doing ties? Do we have What's up?
All right, do we have bids?
Yeah, I like it. Was like,
I was like, you guys that are the same initiative, figure your shit out. I'm good.
Who else is at 5?
I'm
You and me?
Yeah.
Do you have a bid?
Illegal.
Chris.
I have no bid, no.
I don't think I do either.
With him.
Yeah, with him.
Give him 1 point.
Oh, 1 point bid. Get fucked.
How about
Once I
Chris?
played
What's
more
he
games
at?
with Mike, I was like,
I'm 80.
Oh yeah, what's your bid, Chris?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
What's your bid?
I don't think
Fuck.
you
All right,
can
Chris.
fill
Moving last.
Yeah.
He's moving first. I'm moving second.
Take it
All
out.
right.
I just want your thoughts.
No. Yeah. Hit me up. What are we doing? Talk.
Right.
It's what, 6 obstacles?
Are those the first
Yeah, you're not
order
even gonna get up on rock down. Destroyed.
I don't want to put a rock down.
I'm gonna rock my.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is chaos. This is madness. This is a bloodbath.
Is this mic live?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
So, who the hell do I have in the booth with me? And what the hell are we looking at?
All right, so this is, under normal circumstances, the Zach Matthews, Carolina Curse Podcast, Alpha Intergalactic Lore Master 2000 until defeated.
Yeah.
So, I'm really excited actually about the Aces High format. So I was the judge for the side events when they started running this. This is coming in the FFG Epics Missions book. This is a really fun format. There's a couple tweaks on it in case you're actually following this competitively. But, no, I'm not too loud.
Don't scream into it. Uncle Mark's old.
You're too old. Anyways, this is a really fun format. Listen, I'm really hoarse. I only have this volume. This is a really fun side format designed by FFG that I'm really excited about here. It's a multiplayer format. It's a ton of fun. There's a couple tweaks. You'll see the page on that's floating on the internet from the book. There's a full rule set that will come out eventually that should hopefully clarify a lot of this. Maybe even better than what I ruled. So basically, for unknown reasons, I was judging only hanger bays yesterday, and the last few days. But basically, players score points in 2 different ways here. The obvious destroying ships, and then also getting the first hit on ships. Points are scored in 2 ways. You can bank points that cannot be taken from you unless you fly off the board. As well as you get bounty points, which other people score your bounty point, some of your bounty points when they kill you. They're playing 80 points, which is what this FFG side event is, and they're playing for the hour 15 minutes. In the rule book, it recommends play till a number of points are killed. I do just recommend playing for free for all, continue to kill until the time limit, and then see who's winning. That's what we did yesterday. Or the last 2 days. It was pretty well received. You actually respawn from the hyperspace markers. So go through your garbage cans or your junkyards and go find those. You probably threw those out a long time ago. Couple of minor things. There's no guidance on what to do. No one here is running bombs, but there's no guidance on what to do for bombs flying over a rock. And other council fire and loose stabilizer. So what I ruled is, flying off the board is a game effect that was outlined. I ruled all those things are the same as flying off the board. If you're playing this game for fun at home, you absolutely do not need to adhere to whatever I said here. I do recommend treat council fire and flying off the board the same. Or at council fire, loose stabilizer, flying over rock. Treat all that as flying off the board. You don't want the awkward spot of, someone has a high hull ship and their first crit's a council fire and it kills them 3 turns later, and now who scores the points? I'm not sure how they're ruling it, but there's no moot kills. Bombs is a pretty clear, bombs are technically a game effect, so the most correct way to rule it is on par with everything else. But a player places a bomb, right? It's controlled, so it should be pretty obvious. The other ruling we've been done is this format can be played from 2 to 6 players. It's a little different from the Chicago Chicago Star Wars Celebration event, where players moved around in clockwise order. So you use standard initiative and movement rules and even bids. Players are playing to 80 points here. What is different is that
You want to go tell them the rules so they can kick
they are hopefully familiar with it. They seem to be already playing.
Yeah.
So the one I'll go on, the format recommends 6 obstacles. If you have less than 6 players, the people who are moving the earliest and shooting the earliest should be the ones that place additional obstacles. In this case, we grabbed 6 morons to do this for us. I mean, 6 of the most elitist, validated players that we could get who are elite and validated to do this. Get wrecked, fun walk. Listen, if you have a permanent case of tinnitus, then I'm at the right volume. And you have volume control on your end. You have agency over your sound. I don't. I've been yelling for... When did World start? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've been yelling for 4 days straight.
I was going to say, how old are you?
Listen, I've seen things that you people wouldn't believe. Attack ship's on fire off the side of Ryan's belt. C-beams glitter into dust near the Tannhauser Gate. And these two will pass into nothing like tears and rain.
See, and I can't even give you shit. Last time I saw you, I fucked you over at Worlds by unplugging a power cord I said you could use.
Yeah, when I was fucking working on the clock. Or working here.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
go ahead.
I was going to say, as you can see, a voice for TV, a face for radio, the one, the only, the Zach Matthews, table judge for the shit show.
Yeah, I'm also the table judge, so I'll be handling. Hopefully these morons don't need anything. Oh, hey, before I forget, free Hong Kong.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not allowed to say free Hong Kong. Blizzard's going to cut it. We're both fired, man.
Wrecked, stuck in China.
Well, that one person who got through the firewall is probably fucked.
What year was Tiananmen Square?
Hi, guys.
Hello there.
Oh, you want to find your Sharpie and sign it?
Someone stole my Sharpie.
What?
Yeah, but I need that signed by everybody. I don't know. Let's be brutally honest. Oh, we're also playing with Texas house rules, which is you've got 10 seconds after the first tile's down, or else you do a 2 straight white. Wait, what? Who died?
Because you can't go negative, flying off the board early is actually a really strong strategic decision.
Who flew off the board?
I didn't catch. Who flew off the board? So it's a great way. It's a great way to handle low maneuverability ships, or if people are ganging up on you incredibly early.
What?
Can you write down names of the order of initiative for us so you can just yell who we need?
Whoa.
Sure. What is your initiative order?
Correct. Crack, Jury,
Um.
Kylo, Obi.
So, just to back up a little, yeah, we mentioned Texas house rules. This is a fun side format, and right now we only have the single page out of the book, so I absolutely do recommend whatever your group can agree on, whatever they, whatever you guys want to do, go for it. I, in the interest of consistency, want to provide the most consistent rule set, which is what I tried to do when I was judging this the last few days, but this is absolutely a fun format.
Do you guys have an initiative order? Okay, once you tell it, we'll put it in, we'll throw it up.
Do not let, if you guys are sitting at home and you think one of my rulings hurts the fun of your game, don't live with it. I'm gonna write up what we've done and give commentary. But this is a side event. It'll hopefully be a frequent side event. If you're here at Worlds and you played it and you liked it, let FFGOP know. Again, this is coming in the Epic Missions rulebook.
I'm thinking this might become a staple of Junkies World. This might have to be the Saturday what you do during the dinner break, because this looks like a hell of a lot of fun.
You mean you don't think you'll eventually get the main events over Gold Squadron?
Well, I offered Dion to play him over the lunch break for it, and he declined.
Dion is known for his lack of balls.
Well, I could see it too. I wouldn't want to play a 1-5 scrub like me either.
He did, however, once come on the Lore Master Challenge, where he was also dumpstered.
So, no, we final salvoed for it. It was an even shot, 10 dice. Tyler, First Blood. Is First Blood points banked or scored?
First Blood points are the ones that are banked. So the word scored actually is the banked points.
So how do you score points that are banked?
So the wording is scores, right? It's you place points on the ship card. When it tells you to place points on the ship cards, those are the ones that move when players score them.
So he's at 1?
Yep.
I love you, man. 2, 1. Have I told you I like you? Folks on a hand thing. No. I never told you the Europeans are weird, but we love them.
This guy got 1 point.
Gisley?
So what's really exciting, in case you're watching the Mobile Fortress competition that is X-Wing right now, every Worlds ever has been won by an American or Scum. There are 2 Scum players left. They are both American.
Yeah, but this is the year of the imp. My money is on our friend Ollie.
The Imperials are categorically the most busted, pushed faction really in 2nd edition.
Yeah, but we don't get any of the cool altars like the Rebels.
Right. Bun. What's really exciting is Andrew Bunn has briefly set his risk aversion to a setting other than Bunn.
Zach, by the way, sign the jersey. Now, because I know you like to do everything loud, your entire back is open at this point. Norris and Bunn both get 1. Yeah. Swing by that table and get them all 2-2. They're all fun. Gisley signed it. Oh, by the way, I've got some amazing pretzels here.
Oh yeah, I buy these every week.
Yeah. It's a requirement every time we come south.
Famous Ella Bob, if for some reason you're watching this, we are eating Jim Meixner's pretzels.
Can't remember, did I show you our target locks last year? Turns out White House is on fire, tilt people.
Do you think I can do that? Oh, hold on.
Say it again.
There we go.
Please send money or prize tickets.
Prize tickets are better.
By the way, absolutely full credit to Matt Holland and Alex Watkins for, signing off. I don't know if they're aware of what they signed off on, but thanks, bud. I said, I don't have a top 4 match, so will you authorize me to launch an extra pod? And then I went and launched 2 at once. And put
Jimmy Lee also deserves a ton of credit.
Oh, yeah.
He does a lot of organizational stuff for FFG, and Jimmy is a fantastic guy that really the entire FFG OP team, I can't say enough good about all of them.
Yep, 100%.
If I could do any two things in life, it would be free Hong Kong and give them all a raise.
I love you. Oh, that wasn't the starting countdown. That is every time somebody's slow with a dial.
Duncan! Ashton says your face looks like two butts mashed together. Ashton says your face looks like two butts mashed together.
That is the shit show around the table.
Are they doing the fortressing yet? I feel like I should probably watch this. Ooh.
Okay. You gotta.
Matt gets a point. Matt gets a point.
Keep track of any points or deaths that come in while I'm gone, because I'm gonna go see what prize tickets I can welch onto them.
Jesus. All right, just try and give me that, I guess.
Well, not even just write it on there and I'll fix the overlay after, because this is a clunky overlay. By the way, want a beer?
I've got two.
That's not an answer, but okay.
All right, so.
Sir, we use coasters. We're a classy street.
I have your coaster.
Yeah, I know, they're great.
So, it's a little hard to provide proper commentary for a straight six-player meme format. Although that was the incredibly handsome Andrew Bunn reaching in just now. But what I love about this format is you are pretty incentivized to be aggressive in it. The first blood points are very real. And I love how it balances out the middle range pilot cards. Not only is there a healthy taxation is theft on higher initiative ships, again, they're playing at 80. FFG recommends any number of point ranges depending on how you guys feel. But, you know, the early initiative pilots, they get to shoot later, so they can easily bank. You know, who got first blood? All right, Chris Norris got first blood. Very excited. This being the X-Wing Junkies stream, everyone is obviously encouraged to drink. Chris Allen, no balls need, of course. Yeah. Lord of Britannia, you are certainly welcome for the stream. All I did was show up with several beers. Mark stepped out. He'll be back. So, the FFG event, for this event it's 80. On the actual sheet, which you will hopefully see going around on the internet, actually recommends 50, 75, 100, or 125, which definitely are carefully balanced amounts and not arbitrary increments. The other one is the... Who does? Chris Allen or Norris? Allen or Norris? The normal recommendation is if a player has 6 or more points scored, that's when the game ends. But we found that the timed event, just score until the timer and try and keep the timer visible. It's a lot more fun because it's more chaotic and you have a more definitive thing. Play it at home, see what you guys like. Play it at your local game stores. I am absolutely going to bring this back to my local game store. I adore this format. I don't know if you can hear the players counting down, but they, I believe they call this Texas time. Chris! What is this Texas dial setting? What is it called? Texas what? Texas house rules?
Yeah, it's Texas rules.
Okay. Texas rules are after first player set a dial, everyone else has 10 seconds to set their dial. That is not an official FFG rule. FFG does not recognize the full sovereignty of the state of Texas. I can't say that. Never mind. Back that up. Retract. But yeah, that's a house rule that is definitely not in here. If you guys do have general questions about the format, I'd be super happy to answer it. Incidentally, having 6 people drinking and also drinking myself makes insightful commentary a little more difficult. If there's anything I can bully the players into doing for you guys, let me know. We're gonna have a delayed score update or a score relay until whenever he gets back. Hey, did you guys know that your Amazon Prime subscription gives you a free Twitch sub? Apparently they'll give you a pork for that. Why was I left alone at this? Wasn't ready. I just wanted to space out and drink. I love these absolutely chaotic furballs, right? Like, Cinder would normally be in a great position, but depending on how healthy those ships ahead of him are, like, he may not be in position to score points. Fun little pro tip: if you want to bring a regen ship, never regen back to full health. Heightened Perception and Snapshot are both super dank in this format. That's good ways just to score additional points. Like, Chris Allen's bringing that up Salon, and it's, there's so many ships on the table, you're always going to have a target in front of you, and you can always just fly off. If you fly off, you do lose all points from your ship card, and you lose 1 plus points equal number of points on the ship card removed that way. So it can be dangerous, but it can be worth it. If you're in a bad spot, you don't want to give someone else points. Like, flying off the board to avoid other people getting points is a very real strategy in this game. Tyler gets his first kill. His second kill. If I'm hearing right, 2 points. I don't understand why it was left alone for so long. Who thought this was a good idea? All right, just this scores the point. This is really great because there's only like 2 people at this table whose names I don't know, and neither of them have scored a point yet. If you can tell me who the Eagle is, who Calvin is, I know Gisley, I know Bunn, I know Norris, I know Tippett. Oh, also note for added chaos here, they're apparently 8 people. These were mostly run as 4. The number 4 felt really great. I mean, this is beautifully chaotic though. So I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. I'm not sure what happened, but Tyler's yelling wrecked. Well, we got a countdown. Someone's taking too long. Y'all are just watching this muted at work, right? Or do I need to say some more words? Will that improve the quality for you guys? Well, the ball's in something. So, Shafterson, since it looks like it's just you and me right now, if there's anything I can yell at them to do to help you follow what's going on, I'm your Huckleberry. So, one of the tough things for us sitting here streaming this is, like I mentioned, scoring the first blood, so doing the first damage to an undamaged ship is worth additional points. And then, obviously, killing points is or killing ships worth additional points. So there's no way me singularly, or really, it would take a lot to track 8 people's health states. So I'm sorry. That just makes this ridiculously difficult for me. They all seem to have it taken care of, which is great. One random thing that came up a couple times since we had conversations about it, a couple people suggested, well, why isn't Lone Wolf banned in this one-ship format? And here's my answer. This is called Aces High, not Force Users High. So, yeah, it's actually a kind of a nifty decision you have to make when setting up, when building. Lone Wolf does seem super obvious if you have a talent slot, right? Like, it's hard to imagine. There's not a lot of better talents than that unless you're, maybe Whisper and taking Juke. But the Force users do pay the penalty. They can't take Lone Wolf, and the non-Force users and the Lone Wolf carriers, obviously, they can't take Force. Except a couple cases like maybe Whisper, but those are just all options. I didn't see. Oh, Tyler scored another 3.
Okay, so what are the totals at?
All right, Chris N scored 1.
Right.
Chris Allen scored 2.
No, this is gonna take a sec.
Tyler, tip it.
Chris,
Was that an additional 3? Was that Tyler? God damn it, tip it. Was that an additional 3 or 3 total now?
No, I just scored 3.
Okay, Tyler scored 5 then. Did I knock anything over?
No.
Okay, Tippy believes he's at 6. And Gisli scored 1.
Okay. Chris Allen still nothing.
Oh, Allen has 2.
Okay. Kelvin.
The names I have are Norris, Allen, Tippett, and Gisli.
Okay, so the Eagle got nothing, Bun got nothing.
Yep.
Norris has 1.
Yeah.
You know what? Death count ain't gonna happen, so. Oh, oops. So how many points do they play to?
So what I strongly recommended.
3 for Calvin.
Calvin! Okay. I thought he said 4, but
He said 3.
so what I highly recommend is so the format says 6, but at the World Side event it's been playtell time, and I do think the playtell time is more fun.
Yeah.
And they are playing till time, which is 1 hour 15.
Now they're playing until we're bored. Honestly, I'm thinking they're gonna play till the finals are gonna start.
Probably a safe bet.
Because they're gonna want something to do.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll report first place is getting first in one pod. Second place will get first in the other pod.
Makes sense.
Because what's surprising on this?
It's bonus tickets for the first pod.
How hell's the Nick Shafterson? How has the table audio been? Is it legible, understandable? Whoa! How's it going?
I'm feeling much better.
I gotta be honest, that bar was kind of shit.
Okay.
The fucking karaoke one?
I don't know, I had a good time.
Oh, it was a great time. But I was promised this is the land of cheap beer.
Oh, yeah, no, they weren't together.
I stayed, had a couple, and then went back to Canada House with our plentitude of liquor.
I'm just going to wait to look at my bank account until like Monday. I don't even know what it looks like right
Zach's gotten the battlefield, but that's as far as they can get.
Star Wars Destiny Day 1 players. You have 35 minutes to make a game.
We have a bunch of respawns. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Respawn.
Alright, who all is responding? And me.
I'm up first.
Easy clap right there.
I don't know what the giant die is, but I love it.
It's actually a component carrier. One end opens up, and I don't remember what happens from there.
So, it's an absolute shit show out there. It's the best kind of shit show.
As intended.
Chris Allen's Upsilon is floating around.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
He's counting those dialogues.
Oh, well, they're being quiet on consideration for the other side.
So, like I said, the Upsilon really is great. Remember, basically pro tip for this format, don't bring Morello back. Don't use Morello.
Do you have any idea what's going on?
No. And every time I ask you guys, you ignore me, which is why I throw shit at you. Mark, let me alone.
I tried to convince Jimmy to give me the tickets, but he wouldn't.
No cards. No,
You take it. No, the damage.
Oh, but like, no one's taking whole damage on me.
Sure,
There's no way there.
you can say, oh, I got the one. All right, fuck it.
Well, we knocked
I guess it's fine.
God, I do love the look of this.
as much as I want to try.
Right?
Night Fun Walk, I gave your friend your stuff. I love just the concept of this. 8, honestly, great players just having fun with the game.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing I've tried to emphasize over and over and over again. You know, my biggest tilt is when people take this too seriously and then they go, oh, it's the World Championship. I got to take every little edge and punish my opponent for every little error. You know, it's like, guys, we're here to play a game. And girls, there are a lot of women here.
There's actually a really large uptick, I think, this year.
This has been, it's, I don't know, there's a small enough number that an increase of 2 is doubling them, so.
But it's also nice because I noticed, unlike like with Magic, it wasn't the creepy, oh my god, it's a girl playing. It's just like, cool.
No, we do a good job of either being fearful of them. I mean, I legit met my girlfriend playing X-Wing, and this is the happiest I've been in a long time.
I'm
so.
assuming we're still talking about Chris Allen.
Well, I also met the love of my life playing X-Wing, which is Chris Allen. Actually, I haven't told Katie about Chris. She only knows about Duncan and Paul Johnson.
Wait, you're telling me you haven't even told her about me? How rude.
Wrecked.
My ancestors are smiling on me, Imperial. Can you say the same?
What are you at?
20.
God, you could have one turn, guys. So, oh, you're stress free though, right?
Thanks.
So was that a 2-turn? Yeah. I killed her too. This is crazy.
I have found my
Oh, Timothy's very close. Yeah.
First.
Are you going for me again?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're on the step?
I'm on the way. Not really. I'm not dead yet.
Almost dead. You dead yet? Nope to qualify. Burns.
Is it on time on this? Alright, whenever they say we're done. Okay.
Are you already done?
Let's hear it for the upstairs viewing.
How often do you get to, phrasing, but in GIF format?
You know what? I actually, I really feel like we're a legitimate sport now because we have a bunch of drunk morons screaming from up high. Although what's really disappointing is that players can't leap into the stands after a win or a score the way they can at a proper stadium like Lambeau Field.
Well, I don't know. We took most of the drunk idiots down and put them around a table.
Oh, it got dang fast.
It's true. We went and got some.
You're not gonna get a crit.
I think the real thing X-Wing needs if it wants to be, a legit sport is head injuries.
I assumed we already had that. Have you seen the Minoc Facebook page?
Yeah, but they don't seem to occur during the games. So.
I know, it's the magic of the sport.
We just draw the contest.
Alright, first 5. Back.
Two and a hit. Ryan, you're shooting me. No, did you have a shield? Thank you for your service. Oh, okay.
We salute
You had
you.
2 shields off.
Yeah.
So that was the first point?
Yeah.
Oh, I get a point.
Oh!
Tyler Tippett has a point.
Better. But you made it.
Hey, Tyler.
Tippett. Can you guys just make sure you're pointing who's shooting at who? Maybe top down point, angle point.
Point for Gisle. Let's block. Actually,
He tapped
arch forward, you're shooting later.
That's hot.
You know what? I'm just gonna chill.
All right, well, I'm going to go piss, so I will be back.
I'll try and figure out what the fuck's going on here.
All right, I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
What's going on? How is the game with the Vipers? Is Ollie range controlling it like he needs to?
It doesn't look great because it looks like it's just the Inquisitor against. And there you go. Doesn't look great.
No, that's exactly what he wants.
You said his range 3 is out there. I was like, I'm so
Because the Inquisitor kicks the shit out of them at range 3, and if they chase to follow him, Vader gets to Vaderize them.
Yeah, I mean, Vader's coming in.
Yeah.
I told Ollie, call the marshal as soon as you can.
As soon as it's what?
As soon as you can. Really quick X-Wing soapbox pro tip. Anytime you have to, call a judge. You're not accusing your opponent of cheating.
Yeah.
You're not breaking the game. Call a judge. If you don't agree with the judge's call, call a marshal.
I had to marshal challenge round 1.
Yeah. The amount that players can do, even judges and marshals, can do after the fact, if you do not call the judge or marshal, is very small. Again, just get it right, make the game work. All right, I'm going to go pee.
I just moved it. How'd you have a lock still? From the last turn. I shot the
That is.
I didn't spend a lot.
Oh, you did?
So I take 10, take 2.
Yeah. Alright, now the lock's good. Chris gets 2. And another bounty.
4.
Ooh, give me another bounty.
So on to Obi.
Give me another bounty.
That Jedi booty's looking
Yeah, now it's getting thick.
Obi? Who's Obi?
He is.
I'm Obi.
Okay. Range 2.
Yes, I'm Obi.
Yes, correct. Correct.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's what I like to
chips.
see.
Oh, fuck.
One, there's 2.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
This changes things.
Our decisions have gotten significantly more interesting. 4.
Get out.
You have Echo left, though.
4.
I lone wolfed on my shot.
And let's do the target lock. Oh, this is getting juicier.
That is what you get, sir.
Joke.
Spend?
Yeah. All right, what do you have? What do you got, Norris?
I got 3 left.
Does it matter
No
if you go?
force.
One force.
I shot one force. You have range 3 with an evade and 2 left.
Yep.
All right, Echo.
That's right.
I got you a present. 3. Hold my torpedo, please. I'm a junior decimator. I got 7 whole fools. Lock. Focus. Good luck. F.
F in chat. F in chat, boys.
Woo!
Evade.
I like it. 2. Let's respawn. Yep. No. All right.
Oh,
you choose.
I'll respawn.
Yeah,
You gotta roll the big die.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no, your crit's fine. We can't like, oh, you roll a big die, but you got a crit. You're fine.
Is it only these 2 respawns?
Oh, no. There's
Oh.
one here.
There's one right there.
Here, and there.
So,
You can't actually spawn there.
You're first.
yeah, I know.
You see this spot?
Yeah.
I'm first.
Okay.
And
I'm waiting for him.
Uh-huh.
Donut. Yep. Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's probably Zach. It's not my decision. Yeah, like.
I mean, Tim's like over there somewhere.
Yeah, Tim's up there. Hi, Paul. I'm killing Icelanders for you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. I'm right here.
So I get the decloak.
Oh yeah. No, he doesn't.
All right, Whisper's taking 1 and the Vipers is taking 0.
What?
So then everybody knows. Or did you stop?
What?
You stopped.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shocking.
That's what Towson
The mobile Towson cannon is here for now. Jam?
Jamming me. Correct. All right.
If you guys could, Chris, if you could get like over here. No. So jam, just for sure.
Why would you jam me? I'm gonna be touching
It's
you.
like 3x.
So everybody else can shoot you.
Oh,
Alex, I got you. Don't worry.
You're free fucking. Stop.
Look, yeah,
All I'm
that's
saying is,
his way. I'm
if
gonna be
Towson gets
touching
tickets,
you.
Towson remembers.
Jam that thing.
He'll shoot you.
I can't.
Towson remembers his death.
I need to judge this. It's very important.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to jam that evade off more than I've ever wanted anything in my life.
Just dancing and not engaging.
I'm a fan, and I'm stressed. I can't do any of
I
it.
was like, I'll shoot the fuck out of you. Who's up next? Oh, yeah.
Attention Star Wars Destiny players. We have 15 minutes left to sign up.
Rotate the turret.
Of course.
Yes.
Kelvin.
You back me? Somebody that way?
Free bank in.
Go ahead. He fucks. He's here to fuck. He fucks.
Whoa.
He's got Vader, man. Oh, hey, bud. Remember the last time he shot me? I don't remember that. Cinnamon bun.
I don't think that ever happened.
I will turn this upside around.
Oh, is this to me now?
No, it's me. Okay.
Yeah, my man.
That's right.
Alright, I turned the shower into
5K.
That's pretty good. It's 5. Easy. Solved.
Do we still have range? I don't think so.
That's right. I knew you were coming, but.
Wait, you don't get the measure.
Shoot guys to move first.
So these are who won?
There's no rules.
Chris, we're gonna go
Those
so
are
far
Kylo.
together. We're gonna go so far.
Those are.
Hold on. I get a focus.
No, you don't.
Which clears my jam.
Yep.
Which clears my jam. Now who wants to get fucked?
Oh, so I comment?
I think our judge is unbiased.
Read my lips. No collusion.
We have the
How much does this matter have left?
I'll spend a charge.
Almost everything?
Yeah.
How many is that? No comments. Fine. I'm shooting the decimator. Wait, hold on. Who hasn't taken damage yet? Who's fresh?
Everybody,
They're all hard to
everyone in
fix.
front of you. I'm taking damage.
Decimator. Right in your strikes. Yeah, Decimator. Decimator it is. Let's go.
Me.
I missed. Cool. Next up.
Decimator?
Yep.
He's Phoenix.
Who hasn't taken damage?
Everybody Tyler hasn't taken damage. Well, that's true.
Star Viper.
Hey, you have every ship in your arc. Me.
Okay.
Except for the one I want.
Sure.
Oh, I forgot the Vader.
You remember I'm lone wolf and felt about
Too late now. Too late.
There's not any tokens though.
Oh,
Easy.
good. Yeah,
Easy.
24? How much you won?
It's new lone wolf. I'm gonna reroll those focus.
I remember, man. I remember.
Every
They're
time.
cursed.
Every fucking time.
Yes!
I'm gonna never.
Made any rulings against the Europeans? I don't know.
Yeah!
I'm good.
One for me.
Oh, there's nobody there.
Matt, one for me.
One for Calvin.
One for Calvin.
Shoot.
I realize you can't do anything about that right now.
Yeah. Okay, we're shooting Tyler.
Who's shooting?
Bun. Cinnamon bun. Force.
Like range 3?
Force. Let's find out. Yeah.
Super range 3.
That's not super range. That's like range 2 as hell.
There it is. There it is. How many is this?
That's a blank.
My thought was.
Oh.
Easy.
God damn it.
All right, Tyler.
Yes?
I'm maneuvering.
That's range 3 though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you guys
Yeah.
All right.
No one's shooting for a mile. You're correct.
Spending a force.
One. Let's see if I can do this one. Oh,
You get 5? No,
Oh, hold on. You're out of maneuver, right?
Nope.
Oh, well, yeah, then I'm fine.
No, it's range 2.
Range 3? What's optimized? We measured range 3. We literally said it's range 2.
Yes, range 3. Correct.
Yeah, it's range 3.
It was called range 3.
I was like,
You cannot redo that.
All right. Are you guys done? Can I kill Obi-Wan yet?
No.
All right. I will shoot Guri.
Who else is trying to hit this?
Oh, you still have
I haven't spent Lone Wolf yet. Y'all are terrible.
Give me 3. Damn. 1 point for me. Yeah.
So
Who's this? Okay, this is range shoot with a rock? Yeah.
God, look at him just keep trying.
You're trying so hard. You're trying so hard.
Go.
Sure. Lone Wolf, bitch. Let's go.
Are you hurt?
No. What?
Do it,
Are you
Chris.
coming too?
He doesn't have any
You're coming
tokens,
too?
Chris.
I haven't had tokens for 4 shots.
Chris,
I know.
Chris.
And me.
Yeah, my man. How much force you got? 0, right?
I won.
No, I think you mean 0.
We'll see how many tickets.
By the way, gentlemen,
Sad.
rather than a time, we're using a bit of a different clock, which is going to be when something actually
No
happens
consequences.
on all these games, because that's when shit gets interesting and it's worth watching.
Chris?
Yep.
I'm in.
They're gauging
you're
now.
not.
Huh?
Oh,
Like,
so
they're starting.
I'm in a baffle.
What's your first damage?
And you know what? I don't believe you
Because
guys
he's
finishing
finally
off
close
this. Oh, you're gonna kill Steve. There's no way you
It's almost like he's the most patient player.
Let's grab Big Dick. Hey! Big Dick? Alright. Yeah.
Zion.
5, 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3.
2.
Good?
Hi, Chris. Oh, Decloak.
Oh. Oops.
Big brain declose.
Oops.
That's fine.
Wait, do you have collision detector?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck.
Why do I need that?
Does he get points if you run so well?
No one gets points.
So I think if you subscribe, you don't get that item.
Oh shit! Greetings.
Oh shit!
Hello, Chris.
Hi.
He had it for Talon. We didn't know.
Oh. All right. I will. Sure. Jam. Wait. When you don't get distress. What? How do I not get distress? Seven Sister. But you take a jam trap and token instead. No, instead.
Instead of the stress.
I'm in. My man. Let's fuck all of this.
Hold on.
So you're for?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at this.
One straight. That's the best thing that's happened so far.
No, it's not, I'm really bad at this game.
Beat the next guy. I thought about it.
Yeah.
Did you stop?
Chris, you better take a damage.
I dialed in the run now.
Please clap.
Yeah.
Please clap.
World, you have to do it.
All right.
No consequences.
Damn it.
That's what I want to
There
move.
will be consequences.
Okay.
Yeah. Lock.
And then 3-1. That's alright. It's fine. I was playing.
Wait,
Jesus.
1
I
second.
like how Tabs said
No, you're first, sorry.
over debris to live under stress.
Tyler, would you believe Stream sometimes
Master
misses
Barrel will be
things
this way.
Hold on.
when,
Would I
when
believe
shit
what?
goes wrong? Yeah, would you believe Twitch
you
chat
good?
is generally
Master
wrong
Barrel
about
be that way?
and
I
doesn't
got one
catch
straight
it?
up.
I mean,
Oh,
I have once again. I have been for over a year now trying to get the table mic live.
I got one straight.
Do it in playing. I can tell them how wrong they are.
Dark greetings.
They would have helped me.
They would have helped you. Don't say that.
It wasn't me.
You don't turn that much. Whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's traditional.
3-4 me into the back.
This is
Yeah, this is
That's the dankest 3-4 is happening.
All right.
That was 100% that.
that's on me, yeah.
Guys, stop, doing these maneuvers. Don't, bump others.
Go on rocks.
Sabine ran.
It'd be a shame if you got a focus.
Sure do.
Yeah, he does.
Who's Vader?
Absolutely. And throw
Bring
it
in a
like
Vader.
And then
Absolutely.
when you run out, just drive off the board and then start.
Guri wants it.
By the way, I'm all disappointed
I'll take
that
a
none
damage.
of you thought to run Electro-Proton Death Ray.
No, we thought about
Miranda.
it. But
Turns out
terrible.
Do you not see this beautiful combo? This is teamwork,
How
baby.
much you got left?
I have 2 left.
All right, cool. Range 1.
Sunta!
Lone Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, Christopher.
Easy.
Stream says Norris is winning.
Still dead.
Spend it.
Tyler gets 4.
Pick crit.
Tippett's actually winning. Yeah.
Now Tippett's winning.
I was winning before.
So
At least 33 people are entertained and/or not. They're confused.
Gentlemen, last turn.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Not like you get one more dial set.
Did I spend or no?
10 points.
Oh, we are so far behind we can never catch up.
Because it was
Sabotage other
hit from point.
Yeah. Correct. Everything's
All right,
down.
who's
I
next?
don't care.
If I need points. That I mean, our clock is done.
Untouched?
Start Viper's taking damage.
Jesus.
No one's has it? Yes.
Tyler's untouched.
I am untouched. Bring it.
With no tokens.
Okay,
who's
about to die? Lost the shield on Whisper.
No one?
I'm dead.
Justice.
Your only hope is Tyler.
You could kill me. You could get 3 points off of me. Range 3.
Yeah.
I think it's a obstruct. Give me that 6 dice. Give me that 6 dice booty. Range 3.
It can still happen.
Does rack work? Range 3?
Take that.
Whoa! We got there. We got there.
Easy. Players have 30 minutes.
I'm shooting too.
30 minutes left in the semifinals for X-Wing.
You're shooting me?
I'm shooting you. Range 2. Spin that shit.
Yeah, let's go. Get out. Get out. Live by the green. Die by the green.
Tyler as well.
2. God, it's so easy.
Get out. Hold on, cock.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Is that all,
I had
is
it
all
for
the,
the crack
that's all
shot.
the
Yeah,
I5s? it's all yours now.
All right,
Jesus,
into
I've
Star
done 0
Viper.
damage this game.
Why are you so bad,
How did no one shoot me? What's wrong with all of you? I'm right there.
Look at how much health you have.
Easy. 3.
F in the chat. F in the
No,
chat.
stop dying. I need to stop on you.
So who do I have? Oh,
last
no
turn.
one.
No, we have one more set of dials.
We have one more set of dial.
Hey, whoa! I still get to play.
Don't worry, I'm setting it.
I have to respawn.
Hey, Bun. Hey, Bun.
I'll respawn too.
How much force you got? 0?
Not enough.
0. I think 0 is the answer.
Pretty sure you got 1.
1.
Got already.
Sad.
Easy life.
Easy life.
10. Respawn.
Where's an eyeball?
Respawning.
Yeah.
Or is that a crit? That's a crit, right?
Do I want it there?
Yeah, sure.
Is that a crit?
That's the crit.
Yeah.
Oh, you put it anywhere? Yep.
Well, I got, no, you got focus, I got crit.
I'm full.
Oh, okay.
I'm full.
Shot left. 1. Just gotta get out of here.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
Look at the dial.
Who do you want me to jam? That's the question.
10.
I don't know where they're. Hold on, they're not even out yet.
They're not even out.
7,
Are they deployed?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Why are you moving? Oh, you're decoding. Correct.
Why are you moving?
Because I get to.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
But there's a rock there.
Sure is, but there's a collision detector that says
Fake
Oh.
news.
You're right.
Collusion not detected.
No collusion.
Alright, and let's see who's pointing the right direction. We're gonna jam.
Okay, I did that right.
So you got 4 on the Star Viper for half on 2.
Wait, I'm really confused.
So, Matt, I'm gonna get a stress to jam.
Let me see here. I'm good. I'm gonna save it for someone worthwhile. Tractor.
Whoa! Oh, what?
Tractor me! Tractor me!
I wish I could tractor you 3 times.
Kylo's not. You know what, Chris?
Come at me, bro.
Are you sleeping, Matt? No, then my jam is Matt. You know what? Fuck you, Vaughn, for not dying. Hold this one.
Got him.
I don't need actions. I just.
Here's the force.
It's true. No locks though.
All of it.
Alright, yeah, let me just jam that ship in range 1 that doesn't have forced opens. Let me know when you find it.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, but do you want me to jam it?
Hey, let's jam.
I live by the lone wolf.
Jamming fun.
Double jam.
F.
What?
And boost.
Just put him wherever you want.
Yeah, I kicked it. You know.
Fucking dank in this.
What's that?
Death Troopers in the H-Place.
Done.
My decimator says, nah, you don't ever untrust bitch. Yes.
Right.
Good.
Nice.
There it is.
Come play play with me, Decimator?
I've come to play with all of you.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. I love the fact he's fucking pointed this way.
It's accurate.
Drifting, all right?
This bounty was never.
I agree. I agree.
Tyler, please tell me you did fucking one hard.
What, into Tapson or into you? I'm hitting something.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be real here.
Sense. Neat.
Oh, hey, he's back into my arm. All right, cool. He's finally. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Jedi.
I'm last.
Okay, he just.
Nice jam tokens, moron. Destroyed.
Hold on. How much life? Hey, he's got so much life. This is bullshit.
Get fucked.
I can do it.
Hey, somebody parked.
I don't think
Does
you
he
can.
really have that much? Yeah, wreck. Get out of
Did
here.
you hit the rock or him?
Yeah, right. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. That's why I didn't. Not today, kid.
Big brain plays. Like jamming bun, clearly much more effective.
Oh, we did it, Tip.
Bullseye.
Hey, thanks for the focus.
Foresight?
Yeah.
No.
What's the name?
Yeah, it's foresight.
I'm Foresight.
Oh, you have foresight.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Oh shit, he's got it.
Not obstructed. Cool.
Easy.
Oh, here it is. This is gonna break the stealth device.
Well,
Get out!
Man.
I remember when I had dreams.
Remember when the Greens rolled this well? Because I don't.
Not in any game of
this is to make up for your son back.
True.
Start of combat? Yeah.
I got my thing.
Vader me.
Eat it button. I can't Vader you. Take a damage.
Okay.
Yeah, wreck.
Oh,
Destroy.
I'm in, Bun. Let's go. Chaos.
I'm in too.
Oh.
Spend. I don't believe you. 3 Blakewood. It's fine.
It's alright. You made him the
I
more
get it
appealing
back
target.
'cause I hate
That's all
I
you had
did.
to do.
I did.
Hate to see. You hate to see.
You shouldn't have.
Look at the target change so
Correct.
fast.
Correct. There you go, buddy.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's the jam tokens that really did it.
Hey!
Crits. 3 crits. 3 crits.
Of course. One quick.
Oh, you get
Take a crit, I get it back. Wounded pilot, easy.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot on his mom. I'll maneuver.
Plot armor.
Is it range 3?
The board awareness
It
is
is.
0. Bounty? What's a bounty?
Ben,
They learned that Salt by Storm was too far.
Fuck off. Me.
Alright, my shot.
Alright, he's not watching. We do it.
No, let me get it.
He goes first.
Oh, he goes first. Yeah.
So
We doing this?
shooting.
We doing this?
Yeah, shooting you, bitch.
All right, let's go. I don't believe. Oh man, it sucks. It's almost like you ran out of force. You ran out of force. Yeah, rack.
All right, Bond, range 1.
Yeah!
Betrayal. Shoot me?
No, shoot button.
Oh yeah, correct.
Wait, you don't run under forts. Never mind, you do.
Oh, when I have one health, I do.
F in the chat.
That is.
But yeah, hey.
Off the backboard.
Oh, that's it. One more. Throw it up. Matt, throw it up.
No! What was that?
F.
2
I
points.
got a force back.
2 points for who?
Me. Oh, then I get a bounty.
Alright, and then we
Wait,
all lose
you don't get a
Tippett by
bounty?
lot.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Wow. I don't want this to be.
Can you shoot?
No, yeah, the force.
Who else has got? Who else is shooting?
Intigus
Echo? Oh, sure.
Hold on. Matt can totally kill that decimator. I believe.
Same.
Crit.
Oh.
Correct.
Oh. Oh. Oh, breach.
Range 2.
Do it.
Shoot
I
me.
have awesome as well. How many?
8.
I'm Manny. I'm only one.
You don't have to.
Manny.
I'm 6. You can get
Yes.
a point.
Exactly.
6 or 8.
I have no.
I think the Tapson's a better shot.
But actually, I have no points or 1 point. So, 3.
You can get a point for him. Yeah.
Oh!
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. So I spent the crit here and the target lock. All right.
Oh.
Spend 4, stick 1.
You get 1.
I get
point
one!
for you.
Tapson activates.
Do I have 0? That's quite possible.
Sad.
Lightning round?
Yeah, I think I have 0.
He's not watching lightning round.
What?
Wait.
Baffle.
Oh, wait, I need to respawn.
Yeah, we need to see Bun respawn. Hold on.
No, I
Where's
said
the big guy? give it the big guy to
No. We still. When we
Blanks.
did one round, it was
Blanks,
after
I know.
that
I'm
one.
just giving you a hard time. Like you're not
Like,
getting it.
That's it. I'll teach you. I'm taking all your prize tickets.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. Who you want to kill?
I'm thinking
You are going over that.
Bugs are awful. What the
You
hell?
have to pay your $5. I'm not eating that long.
What happened?
They're not gonna. Did you already sign the pod thing up?
Huh?
Did you already sign the?
Well, that's what they did the pod to do it. They're like, yeah, I'll get prizes.
Okay.
Because I got permission to fire it, but I had to give them $40 for it. Yeah, I know. You guys are all great. I'm just. If you guys weren't going to chip in, I was just taking the prizes myself.
Correct.
All right, we
I'm
good?
only paying you
Yeah.
because I'm currently massively in first.
T-Club?
Oh, thanks, man.
T-Club?
Yeah, I tried to subscribe and I didn't remember my password. So,
Oh, I don't have it.
T-Cook?
Oh yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Whatever.
And I can.
That's the 40, yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Compliments of scumability. It's fine.
I was going to say, like, you understand, I'm Canadian. This is like a
Hey,
year's
can you pay
salary.
$5?
Correct. I gave him the 20. You're fine.
Thank you. All right, we good? Yep. Jefferson. 3 back. Oops. Hey, how's that evade action treating you?
Dude, I have collisions with it, right?
Yeah, check this out.
I made $5.
Oh!
Neat.
So good.
BioX destroyed.
What? Is that possible?
Biohex.
Yeah,
Run the lock and jam, dude. He's not
destroyed.
He's gonna watch the world burn.
Over the rock. Nice way of joking. No, it's like you already made it this turn. Easy, no consequences.
The Smoke Star Viper expressed with
That seems
Good.
bad.
Seems good.
That thing is bad. It won't be
No,
shared.
yeah. All right. No one else.
Me. So 3.
Ah,
you
It's not like I literally.
evade. No. False. You already evaded. Oh.
Yeah, I can. I can do it. Yeah, pass it.
Oh, he's gonna go all the way.
I'm gonna do passive.
Yeah, it's the last turn anyway. But it felt good, and that's what counts. Not like I'm doing anything useful over here.
It's all about feeling.
Desi.
Who's up?
Oh, okay.
Desi.
We're straight? No, hello. Greetings.
Hello
Bring our greetings.
Oh, you're on the
On the rocks.
Oh,
That's real
Dauntless. Oh, he dauntless is too. Dauntless.
Dauntless bitch.
jamming. Dauntless jamming.
He already missed. Wrecked. Destroyed.
What? Dauntless?
Wait.
Oh, he doesn't have boost.
He can have it.
Forgot.
I want him to kill someone.
What did we kill? Who?
He can't kill anybody. No jam.
He can't shoot.
He's on a rock. I'm gonna lock you.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. How many got left? Wait, down roll. No, not the
Good luck.
6 crits.
I have murdered.
Well, I have hope.
I know.
Oh, I want to go that way.
Easy one. 2 stress. Okay.
Shoot's fine.
Where's my force?
Bang me over the rock.
All right, roll for it.
Oh,
Where's the big guy?
my force should be full.
Where's the big guy?
Yeah.
F. Take a crit.
Sure. Ah, you're not. Yeah, oh, wait, never mind. You got tapped already.
Yeah.
Kill the cameraman.
Could he do it?
I think we can. I think all you can do it places.
You sitting there?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there.
Yep. Oh, see ya.
Peace.
That's a nice focus.
All he
action
just
you
needs
got
to
there.
run and he wins. Down roll.
F. Hey, nice evade. God, the teamwork.
So what happens?
What happens first? His focus or my evade? He action.
I'm taking the focus action.
All right, good.
And just sitting there.
Good call, Judge.
Correct. Would you like to Vader, sir?
Yeah, I'll Vader this guy.
Okay, good, great. I'll take the second one.
He's right there. It's yours. It's your birthright. Claim it.
Soonter!
To Echo. Right?
Oh, nice!
I get a lot of dice.
Do you though?
Oh, Tippin, have you been hit?
No! Oh! I take 2. I get 1. I get 1.
Disrespect.
One in the chat.
Four? Yeah, Kelvin. How low is the show?
Hey, we
Gonna
did
check
it.
out if I have.
Focus. Secrets.
3 crit, direct, panic, whatever. Crit. Really?
Easy.
Was that enough?
There you go. Nice shooting. You?
No,
Two more.
10 of 12.
Shoot it, he's tokenless.
All right.
Kevin, yeah?
Easy.
Hit 3.
Left and chat.
2 left.
Point for
Point for Bun.
On the board.
I had 2.
Yes.
Or I had 2 now.
Shooting the decimator.
2 whole points.
He's gonna get him. He's finally gonna get him.
Shot.
Star Wars Destiny Day 1B players. That is the end of the
3.
round.
Easy.
Time in the round.
2 crits.
We play to the end of the current
Give
game
me.
round, and then
I get the bounty, so I get the 4? 3.
No.
Oh, yeah. You get
Oh, you, no,
Make a
no,
check
you
on
get
that.
the points and you add a bounty.
You add it down, you get
Okay.
3.
Yeah. So, who's next? 4? Or all 5?
Oh, no, we're
So 4.
Okay.
we're good.
He has 3 health left.
I have 3 health left. I also have 3 health.
You're range
Fine.
3, but I get chips.
Sure do.
Oh, no, I've already done.
Oh, he's on. Okay, 3 health. 3 health.
him. Yeah, all right, we'll go for
There's
the
no
7.
chance of X.
Yeah. They learned their lesson. Try it, nerd. It took them all game, but they did.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, I can see it.
He's gonna at least be.
Boom.
So I will
And what's his list?
passive. I have the target lock, so hang on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait. Hold up. Wait.
I am putting it down. Yeah.
No. Hold
I have it.
on. Don't tilt this
Yeah,
mark.
we're good.
No, we got
That's right, boys.
Guys.
range 2.
See, good. Range 2.
Okay, that's how you play this format.
Curses.
Is it dank? No.
So
Good thing you got that
damn
lock.
2 crits, easy.
Yes!
so 2 hits.
No, it's
and a crit.
It's and a crit. And a crit.
So just hit crit, right?
Yeah,
Hit crit. You have to calculate. And a force.
Yeah.
Hit crit. Yeah.
I'm a vindictive son of a bitch.
All right.
I took it.
One force. 1 crit.
Direct.
Structure damage.
Wait. Range
Hold on. Taps it. Out the butt. You got the gun, right?
I'm on a roll.
All right. That's it. How hard can
That was it, right? Lightning round?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Time in a.
That was awesome.
Okay.
2 more.
You get 2 more?
Just remember, you're technically 2 pods. So first and second are just the winner of 2 separate pods.
So tip it.
So the winner is.
Tip it by 1.
Oh!
There you
Damn,
go.
I thought I got it.
Take it. You're the winner.
It's got it.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. I don't have a key here. Someone have keys?
No, I can get you one.
Yeah, I just need a fucking keychain, like a car key. Correct.
Yeah,
Next to electronics. Solid.
Why are you so...
Hey, away from you and stuff?
No, I act like I've never done this before. Assholes.
You do the blowout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Aces High champion.
Assert your dominance. Yeah. Still heavier than I'm used to.
That was awesome.
I didn't take a single damage card.
I died.
You did die.
I probably.
I'm the only one who's no deaths.
Yeah, I'm the only one who had the most, deaths.
You're the most jam.
I know, I was pretty close.
Ah.
How dank is that?
I got 2 points.
Nice. Why is this format so fun?
I don't know, but I'm definitely thinking of having ideas already for next year. I think we include achievements.
I'm gonna leave it.
This is hard.
Go to the toilet.
Achievements are. Tip it right on.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
So,
yes.
good news is
Pretty gross.
Grand Wizard's like the starter. Grand Wizard's
Oh, sad.
Like Vader and
Oh, these are yours
Vader
too.
behind.
How many bounty things do you have?
So it
5?
should like wreck.
Those are great things.
Yeah.
Okay, so does everyone get tokens for it?
Tickets? Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
got
gotta
to
come
divide
back
on
with us.
West
But yeah.
It's really dumb.
We have divided it up. It's first and second on their own pods.
Seems good.
Biggie. Can I ride it with you?
Because apparently somebody, namely Jimmy, thinks I'm not trustworthy with a giant stack of tickets.
That's fair. That's pretty true.
Fairly fair.
Good. What's your die?
So we all have to go with these, is that what you're saying?
I'll just give it to him and then you guys will probably
Okay.
Correct.
Oh,
do I have all my stress?
You're welcome.
Correct. I mean, I would like to thank the Academy for green dice that didn't for the first time in the history of this game.
Turns out, team roll painting.
Yep, let's go.